Sheesh. Okay. What's up, guys? Let's just add a little webcam here. Woohoo! So, yeah. It is time to keep working on the inventory system. I can finish it tonight, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, place 5 water in slot 1. Okay. So, let's make some new if statements. So, if the slots dots I dot MID is equals to the item dot MID. So that's the first step. And I need to make a function which says that it will not reach max stack. So let's make a func here, which is going to methods that return values. Godot function that return type. I just need to make sure that the syntax is correct. Okay, so we'll hit max stack, and it needs to take into two parameters. So the parameter is the amount inside the slot, amount in slot, and then another int. This is going to be the of type int, and new var of amount, item amount item. Pass. I need to make sure the syntax is correct. This doesn't seem right. And this is going to return a bool. But oh, it's because of this. Let me just fix this one. Oh yeah, we don't need to define variables here because it doesn't really matter. But we can specify it as ints here. I need to get used to this syntax. And we want to say that this returns a bool. Yeah? And see, now it complains, and then by default we just say return false. Cool. Okay. So yeah, we need to make an else if here. So else if okay. We need to check the slot item that MIE is equals to the item dot MID. And operator. What is the and operator? Do we just say and? Yeah, we just say and. And exclamation mark will hit max stack, and inside here we will show the slot item amount with I, and then the amount here. So what's wrong here? So this doesn't work here. Expected. What is it? Elif? It's called Elif. Okay. Else if is Elif. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, I just need to dock this. Okay, so now we need to do some calculations. Yay! So, oh, we actually need to reference the index and the item amount, because we actually need to okay, instead of amount in slot, because we do need to use the index, because we need to access the slot's max stack. So instead of amount in slot, we will just have slot index here, and this will just be I right here. So what we will have is a variable. Oh, is it will hit max stack. So to hit the max stack, we need to get the amount in item plus amount, and it needs to be under. We can just set this as a boolean, right? Just a one-liner. So we say that we need to have the slot index here plus the amount, and that needs to be either less or equals to the slots I dot max stack, right? And this doesn't work here, so we can't have this as a statement, I guess. So identify I is not declared in the current scope. That's because I'm using I. Okay, I'm stupid. Poof. Very nice. So if we do that, so the ID is the same and it will not hit the max stack. So if it won't hit the max stack, well, we just do this. And yeah, we can also print it out if you want. And then we break. So let's try and run this. So right now it keeps running. So that's bad. Oh, it's because we take the opposite. I'm sorry. So we'll hit the max stack. But right now we're saying, okay, will not. Is this better? Okay. Okay. So 5 times the max stack is 99. So 19 times. This will be printed before we go to the next index. Wait, am I doing the math wrong? The max stack. Okay, so let's set that to 50. So now I know that when I press this at least 10 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and now next 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. That's a lot. Okay. Print. Let's print let's print the slot item amount here. It just thinks that this is quite high. Okay. Maybe I'm just bad at accounting, but this seems good. So yeah, now we're stacking items appropriately. But see, what do we do now? So what's happening right here? Let's set this to like 54. And see what's going to happen. So when we get to 50, it still goes back to the old one, so that's good. But now the thing we do next is basically we do a new airlift, basically the same right here. So the same statement, but this is now will hit the max stack, right? Hello Needle, I am working on the inventory. I just finished talking with some friends. Okay, so now we need to do a little bit of calculation here, because so now what we're going to do, because since it will hit the max stack, we need to get the amount of item we can actually put in the current slot, and then we just continue and put on in the next, right? So this is quite easy to do. We'll just have a function which will be func remaining amount. So what we're going to do is that we are just going to input these right here, and this will be returning a float. And what will this return? So a little calculation here. So we know it will hit the max stack, and if it hits the max stack, that means that we just need to calculate the difference between the max stack and the amount of items. So I can return. We basically get the amount of slots, right? And we take the slot max stack and minus it with the amount of items, because this will give us the remaining items. We already know when we will hit the max stack, so we just minus these two to get the difference, right? And when we get the difference, we can just minus our current amount with the remaining amount, put it inside the remaining stack. Sounds a little bit confusing, but yeah. So what I am going to do here is basically re-update the amount here by saying that the amount here will Oh, why does this return float? It needs to return int. Better. And this will be equal to the remaining amount based on the index I and the amount. So we actually don't even need the amount here. It don't matter. We just need to know the difference. So now when we have updated the amount, so let's say that the max stack is 53. We have 50 and we're gonna place 5 in. We get the difference, which is the max stack minus the amount in slot. So we have 50 in it, but it's 5, so then it's 3. And that means that we can put 3 in, and then we have 2 remaining. Wait. We minus this with the remaining amount, I think. Yeah, so this is going to be... this gets to be 2 now. And this will be 3. And we just put this here. So minus equals. And we don't need to break, we just continue. So let's test this. So what will happen now is that it will put 3 in the next slot. So let's fill this up. Please place 2 in the next one. It does. Okay. It places 2. Because we place 5 in, that means the remaining round is 3 and we plus equals the amount of 3, so we hit the max stack. Okay, so we fill up the inventory now with the max stack. That's good. That's scenario number 1. So right now, if a slot is empty, we put an item in. If a slot has the same ID and will not hit the max stack, we just put in. If we find the same item and it will not hit, and it will hit the max stack, we put the remaining amount in minus equals the amount with the remaining amount to get the new amount for the next slot, and then we refill that. Is there more scenarios that I need? Or is this just the basics? I think this is good. I cannot remember completely. It's been like 8 months since I made an inventory system, and I haven't been coding games for many months now because I've been focusing on software in school. Well, I finished school now. Now I go to university. Are you still here, Needle? I have a video capture device. Looking so confusing to me. It's fine. I mean, the code here is kinda confusing. It's probably not all optimal either. Like right now, the way I'm looking through the inventory, I'm just checking it through linearly, which is probably not the best idea. We can use a principle called divide and conquer in programming and start from the middle and divide in parts to sort out items, but it doesn't really matter because the inventory is only 16 slots, so looping through that is quite fast, and it only needs to be done when I'm picking up items, so I don't think this is a big deal. This doesn't need to be very much optimized, it just needs to work, and right now it's working, so big W, right? So we have a function for putting in items. Yeah, still here, just having the stream on background while doing my own stuff. That's cool. So yes, I have the inventory. I have 2 functions for hitting max stack and get the remaining amount. This is just utility functions for the inventory, and this is for putting shit in. Okay, so now let's try to put 2 different items in now. So I'll move. let me make a folder of all these resources right here. Put water in here. And I make a folder called items. So yeah, time to make a new resource. Now we have water. Let's say we want a rock now. So this is the rock. And now only thing we need to make sure is rock has the ID of 1. It's going to be really annoying to keep track of the IDs. I need to find out in Godot how to make it kind of dynamically set the ID. But yeah, it's fine. So rock, let's just find, let's just load a default image. It's a rock. Okay, cool. So what will happen now? We have this item right here. I'm gonna make a cool project setting. I'm basically just gonna, okay, so put in item test. Well, I can just go into the player right here for items, and then I can have item 2. And we copy paste here, and then we have item 2, and we put 2 in. So what will happen now, it will place inside the inventory twice, but it should be in 2 different indexes automatically, because it has different IDs. Yeah, makes sense. So let me press G. Fuck. Base on nil. Okay, did I mess something up? Yes, I did. I forgot to drag and drop. Man, it's hard to... I feel like I keep forgetting to do this. I don't know why. But yeah. Press G. Poof! Yes, it did! It works! And it fills up. And it's 99, so now it will go water inside index 2, while rock will keep going. Yeah! And I put wrong rock in slot 4. So yeah, this is amazing. Okay, we can just fill up our inventory right now. Let me just fill it up right now. So yeah, okay, it is filled. So that's good. So Needle, what are you working on? Neil, you said you were doing your own stuff. What is that? I'm making a new profile for myself. Nice. That's cool. it prints inventory full every single time. Oh, it's because it goes for every iteration. Of course. It's because it doesn't need to be here. So what we're expecting is the for loop to always work, but if it doesn't work, when we print inventory full, and that's because instead now I'm going to use return here, so I'm just gonna stop putting inside until it works. So see, now it does nothing. So I do need to use a break, I guess. I need to have some UI now for all of this. So how do I do that? Well, I can start with making a scene for UI. For the user interface. And this will have a theme. Just like that. And let me see. Okay, beautiful. So for UI you can use control or canvas layer node. I prefer the control node. Oh, that's what I'm using by default. So I guess I'm good, all good. Well, okay, so the thing is, do I need to make my custom class like a container or slot for the user interface? I guess that is what I need to do, right? So here is the thing, right? I need to have a reference. There are also other UI nodes like VBox and HBox for grids. Okay, that's cool. So if you go inside main, right, I have the inventory component, and the inventory component contains an array for items. So what do I need to do? So okay, this is a budget way of doing this. I can make a custom script. I can make it my own class node for containers or slots, whatever I want to call them, and then I give them an index, and the index is corresponding to what index inside of inventory I'm using. And yeah, that's it. Oh my god, this is so scuffed. Okay, it's fine. I don't know how to make proper connections in Godot yet, but it's fine because I know this will work. I am like 95% sure. Yeah. So let's make a node and call it container slot. Well, I'm gonna just call it container. I think that's a good name. So let's go inside container. We don't need all of this yet. Maybe we don't even need this at all. We just need to have a few functions for updating the container or whatever. So this extends the node, and we need to have a class name for the container. Right. This won't work. Why? Hides a native class. Oh, that's bad. Item container it is. So item container. This is my thing. This is the thing. Okay. Because then what I can do is if I go inside here in the user interface. So as a child node, let's. Is there images? No. What is what does the control node has? Oh, it already has a container. What is a container? Does it? I guess it contains stuff. A base class for all GUI containers. So a container that arranges the child containing horizontal. Well, oh, so it's kind of like a grid box, right? So I probably need that. I probably need to use these containers here. Godot container. So using containers. Anchors are an efficient way to handle different aspect ratio and multiple resolution handling for GUIs. For more complex user interfaces, they can become difficult to use. This is often the case of games such as RPG, online chats, tycoons, or simulations. Another common case where advanced layout features may be required for in-game tools or simply just tools. All these situations require more capable OS-like user interface with advanced for that containers are more useful. Containers provide a huge amount of layout power. As an example, Godot editor user interface is entirely done using them. Okay, so cool. When a container-derived node is used, all children control nodes give up their own position ability. This means that the container will control their position. Okay, so this is kind of like a grid box. Okay, so I can use that. So if I make this container right here, container itself serves no purpose unless a script configures its children's placement behavior. If you don't intend to add a script, use a plain control node instead. Okay, so I can use base containers. I need to use a specific kind. So let's try the box container. And texture rects. Okay, let's try that. Add child node. Okay, I see. So if I copy paste, yeah, okay, I see. But I also want them to go down. Like, can I use like a grid layout? Or is that the other type? If you go back to containers, there is the grid container. Arranges children controls in the grid layout. Yeah, that's probably the one I want. So what if I place all of you in here instead? And delete you. And we take the grid container and we say okay. I see. So let's make this 8. Right. So how do I do this properly? So for the grid container, let me try and add the item container here. Well, this is just a script. So let's do the texture rect and let's attach a script to it. And the script will be the container. Load. And if I give you the texture rect with the test here, if I now take you and place you, okay, so this doesn't have a specific size, I guess. Okay, so this is how it works. Right. So this is going to be container 1 and container 2. So let's take this, copy paste, and then say poof, 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 oh, oh, poof, poof. And let's keep going till we have all 16. Right? Okay. So this is all the containers. I don't need to know all of the children right here. I don't know if there's a better way to do this. Okay, so this is 8 by 8. Can I need to control the size. The size are kind of big. So how do I set the size? This node is a child of a regular node. So how do I control the grid container? Do I need to set a size for these? Container sizing. What the fuck is container sizing? Am I using the wrong one? Do you want content to scale down, or how big the grid itself is? I want to like say how big each of the childs can be. Like in Unity, there's a component called grid layout, and then you can set the size for each element in like pixel sizes. I just want to see if I can do the same here. So maybe grid container is not the right option. For real? So I need to control each node themselves? Use container properties for positioning. Can I? Where is it? Like, I am looking at the documentation right now for how to use containers. So there is this is an example of an H box container, so a horizontal box container. And then I have sizing options, but I can't find the sizing options. Maybe it's because this is not up to date with 4.1, so maybe something here is outdated. But yeah. But it seems that the grid is the best option. I just want to because right now this is all kind of big, as you can see. Oh! What? rock. I guess this is fine. It's just goofy. Okay. I need to get a UI tutorial in Godot. But okay, let's try this. Let's try this. But can I then move this? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I found out. So yeah. Okay. So let's test this out. So instantiate child scene, user interface. Yeah, okay. I'll do this as a quick test. So, okay, let's get some custom images for water and rock, right? So can I check how big this icon is? Show in file manager. Properties. Can I check your size? No? Because it's an SVG GG. Well, okay. I'm just gonna do. We're just gonna pull up paint right here, okay? And make a new. I think you should put the UI in the player scene. It isn't necessary though. It is necessary because I want the user face to have a direct link with the player. No, what not the player, because the inventory component is not instantiated directly with the player. So if I place the UI for the player itself, it won't have access to the inventory, which I want. So I think it's best to have it separate in the main scene. To just reference the player and among other things, because we're probably gonna use the UI for more than just the player, right? It's a more general thing, in my opinion. But yeah, let's do 512. See, this is going to be great art right here. Too big. I am a little bit of an artist. So, okay. Water. We do the little splash right here. See, this is water. Beautiful. Good test. PNG. Water. Okay, cool. Now it's time for the rock. Perfect rock. Save as PNG. Rock. Okay. I'm cooking right now. So if we just make a new folder here for textures, and inside here I will just drag and drop this. Okay, cool. So the rock, your image will be wait, the water is. Huh? How? Time to remake the water. Hey. No, it's not water. Boom. Back at it again with this art. Override. Water. Rock. Good. Screw that water. Switch it out with this one. Okay. So, this rock right here. Let's load. Textures, rock. And this one. Load. Textures, water. So here's what my idea is now. Okay, so if you go back to this interface, right? We want a container script to have a few export variables. First one, the index of the inventory that it corresponds to. So yeah, this will take a long time. I should probably minus them all with 1. Start from 0 since it's made for arrays. Well, that's an annoying error, but it's fine. And after I make the export for the index, I can use that to get a reference to the item that's inside. And when we can get a reference to the item that's inside, we can update our containers just visualizing what is inside. So what we're just going to do, we're not going to worry about how much is inside and display that in the UI, but we will just update the container's image corresponding to the items, and we will make a function called update container, which will run every time the items gets changed. So let's start with that. So we go into script, we go into container, and we're gonna have an export var, and this is going to be the index of type int. Beautiful. And then we're going to have another export, which is going to be the item inside. Item. Well, we actually don't really need that. We just need the index. We don't need to have more variables when we need. Okay. And then we have a function, which we will call update container. And what it'll do is that we just reference the texture rect and set the texture to the texture inside of the item. For that, I think we need to be inside this main scene right here. So we can reference we can get a child here, texture rect. Or can we? Let's say dot texture. Can we set texture? Just texture. And set that equals to can reference the player here. So this is going to be player slash inventory component dot. This is going to be annoying. Can I have a reference to the inventory maybe? I don't know. But just like that. Dot slots. We put in the index. And we say dot image. I don't know if this actually works. So, how do we now update this? How do we update this now? If it's supposed to work. So we could have to. Oh, this is going to be confusing because when we put something inside the inventory, either we have the container check for it, or we make the, or we can also make a signal for it. Yeah, we can have a signal that says that things have been put inside the inventory, and then we use that signal connected to our containers, and then we update it corresponding, and then we just update each container. Okay, let's try that approach. So let's go inside inventory, signal, item put in inventory, and then we say emit yeah, and then we go into nodes. We have this one, and we want to connect it now, and we want to connect it to this one. That didn't work. That was put inside the player. I don't want that. Disconnect. Disconnect. Connect. So this cannot go to these things. Well, that's bad. Maybe it should be part of the player then. No. But yeah, how do we update this then? Let's try and connect this. So we can connect this to the user interface. But we can't go back. Yo, this is hella confusing. Oh, you cannot connect it to it because it doesn't have a script. Oh shit. Oh. So how do we do this? I am so much more used to the Unity workflow. Yeah, how the fuck do we reference this? Okay, let's just do a... let me just get this first then. Yeah, it doesn't know what this is. So yeah, how do I reference this correctly? Or do I need to have a parent script to this user interface, and that will keep track of it all? I think that's the best call, right? So I need to have a script for the user interface itself. Yeah, but I can't just have like, it's just going to be a mess if I just have one big parent script for the entire UI interface. I just think that's kind of scuffed, you know? But if it must be done, then it must be done, I guess. Because this won't work at all. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So this is going to extend control, right? Okay, now I have my own control here. So this is my own control node right here. If we go back to main now. Yeah. Okay, cool. So if I have the signal now, can I use it on yes, I can. That makes it much easier. Okay. So now let's add the child node for the container for grid. That's still going to have 8 of these. Go into 2D view. And we're going to add a texture rect for every single one. And just load a basic SVG. Doing this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But there's 16 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 0, 1, 2, 0. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. And then I take this grid right here. I'll just scale you down a little bit. Kind of like that. And maybe move you a little bit. Okay, this is so stupid. So how do I reference these now? So I need to get my grid container, and then I need to is where I get children count. So I need to loop for every child. Yeah, that's just what I'm going to do. This is the easiest way I can think this of. So so let's make a for I in range, and when we take this, and say oof. And we say this. Is this a syntax? Yes, okay. And then we say grid container dot get child, and we give the index, which is I, and then we say texture, say, well, get is where get node. Path, node path. Can I get the node as a reference? Godot get node from child. Oh, I see. So texture rect plus str index. Can I do that? Okay, that seems valid. Let me see, dot texture. Var texture rect. Shift time type texture rect. When we say this is equal to this. And then we say texture rect dot texture is equals to so can we now reference the inventory? No, we cannot. Right? We can't do this, right? Or can we? I hope so. No, because it gets a null instance. So if I just pass this and I try to press G, will this run? Yeah, it doesn't know what inventory is. Can I... You could also drag the inventory from the node list into the script. Can I? Oh yeah, I can. True, true. Thank you. That is straight up facts. Yeah. What am I... I'm thinking too hard about this. I can just use export variables. Thank you very much. I'm stupid right now. And type just inventory component. Why am I thinking about this so hard? Because then I can also just say get slots. Yeah. Thank you. I'm thinking about this way too hard. Because Unity, I'm just used to that. I can just, oh, just get it, you know? But because it's a scene of itself, you can't just get it like that. Okay. I need to make sure that I am inside of main. Yes, I am. And then I need to assign this. Now I just need to get the index. Oh yeah, I'm getting the index automatically. Because I use a for loop. So let's screw you. And screw you. We just used I here. So let's test this. No! It still gave me a null. So what is null? Texture is null. Oh, I didn't need to do this. I just need to get the node. So now I lost at this. So texture null is this with value of type compressed to the right. Okay, so what type of value is this? So let's get the texture rect component. texture rect. It is a texture 2D. So why are you complaining? Because isn't image texture 2D? Yeah, it is. This is the texture 2D. So am I forgetting something again? Okay, let me try and print something first. Okay, so print texture rect dot name. Okay, so I'm not getting the texture here. Can I just do this get child here? Like that. Image is nil, so it doesn't know what that is. Did it print this part well? So if I just comment this out, did it print the name? It print the name. Very nice. So texture rect 16. Do I have a texture rect 16? Yes, I do. Well, that's good. Okay, so I did get a reference to all the texture recs right here. And the inventory full. Well, that's bad. Oh, it's just because I'm doing this here. Let me just remove this one. So now I just need to get this afterwards. So when do I emit? I emit after I set the item, so it should work, right? But it says it's a nil type. Image is based in nil. Is it sure? Oh, it's because not everything. Oh, I just need to make an if statement. So if like that. Oh well. Like that. We need to check if we actually have something inside. Huge! It does. It's just, the size is just too big. Too big. Let's fill it. Okay, so I need to fix the size right here. I need to have the size fixed. Because right now it just takes the texture rect, expand mode, stretch mode, scale, keep. Maybe make them all be keep. Why the fuck is so huge? Oh my god. So right now they oh my god. Okay. Can I? Okay, so I need to set a fixed size to all of them. So how do I set the fixed size? Okay, how do I do this now? Auto translate. Layout. Layout mode container. How do I set a fixed size? Grid, Godot, grids, container, sets, child size. So this doesn't... Okay, so this doesn't set the fixed size. How do I change the size? How do I set the fixed size? Container. There is a method called fitChild in rect. I can also sort children. Sizing options. Let me try keep aspect. This is too big. Why are they so big? Why? How do I set the fixed size? do I need a new type of container? Is there image recs? Okay, there's control. Don't need a container. I just need I could use panels maybe. No. It is texture rect. Displays a texture, but how do I set the size? Oh! It's inside each of these! Fucking found it, let's go. So we go into layout, and there is container sizing. Okay. A fill. Shrink to centerfold, maybe. The size is 128. Okay. This is so dumb. Can't do what I want. Like Jesus Christ. I just want to set the grid. Like what the fuck? Why do I make me have a specific ratio? Why can't I set a custom size? I don't want this. Texture. I don't want the repeat. I want to set the texture size. Or do I just need to use the same for every single type? Like what the fuck? There's no reason being so big. Come on, man. How do I set a size? Come on, texture rect. Stupid. It only has a few properties. Why can't I? Godot texture rect set size. Okay. turn on expand checkbox. Expand. It doesn't do shit. Oh! Did I just find it right there? Fit with perform. Oh my fucking god. So, fit with proportional, okay. So, everything here is scale, but fit with proportional. See why does this work now? Oh, ignore size. Okay. This is so fucking annoying. Work, please. I'm so close. Oh my god. So, if they all ignore size, then they just disappear like that? Like why? This is so fucking annoying. Not gonna lie. Keep size. Why can't they just have a fixed aspect ratio, fixed size? Why can't I just set fixed size? In Unity, you can just set a fixed size. You can just set it. Why is Godot being annoying? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, Google here says turn on the expand checkbox for texture rect, and then so turn on expand. Where is expand? Checkbox for texture rects. This is expand mode. Now your sprites will disappear. Note this size became 0. This checkbox allows your textures to be lesser than the basics. Set the desired size using the min-max property in the rect section. Is there a rect section? Where is the rect section? Where the hell is this? Ignore texture size sounds more natural for me. Okay. So it says to ignore size on the expand mode. So now these are all ignore. And then you said this has a rect? Layout, localization. No. Why is this being so fucking annoying right now? Fucking UI works when actually doing shit. If it doesn't, it says there's a rect property in texture rect, but where is it though? I can't see it. Where is this minimum size that people talk about? Do I maybe need to specify Godot 4? People use set scale for this shit. What? Yeah, it is different in Godot. But what I see here is the way people deal with this is that they change the scale of the sprite itself to match. What in the actual fuck? Okay, let's try this, I guess. So let's do this. Right. And if I go into the container, see, this is getting fucking ridiculous right now. So let's make a func. Let's call it ready. Okay, so inside ready, let's just copy this follow right here, and then we get the direct like this, and then we set the. Can the texture rect even get its width? So texture rect dot texture dot get size. Okay, let's check. This should return a vector 2, right? I'm getting so annoyed by this. Yeah. Vector 2. Okay, I need to take a piss, give me a second. Oh my god. So we want to set its size by 180. So if we just divide 128 by the size to get a factor, and then we just multiply the child scale by this factor, and then that should automatically set its size to 128. This is so fucking annoying. Oh my god, I almost feel like I need a breeze after this. Ugh. Maybe I should have just used Godot 3.5. I don't know. Ugh. Okay. So var size, which is equals to this, and then we take. Can we then set the size? We can get. Can we draw? Can we resize? So we get the size from the texture 2D, and then we get the texture rect. Ugh. I did unmute my mic, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. So now we go back. Can we? But we don't have a property to set his size, right? Well, we can get his transform. So let's do that. So we take. Now we have the texture size. We get. We take the size. Make it equals to 128 divided by the size. No, just size. Cool. No, not that one. Thank you. And then we just take and get the texture rect dot transform dot. Oh wait, what can we even get? It has its transform inside layout. So can I get its layout? No, this is the control. So this is the layout. Oh my god. Var image is equals to this. Var scale is equals to, then this image is equals to get node sprite node. Can I use sprites? No. Shit. So how do I... Am I just doomed? Like what the fuck? Am I really gonna get doomed by some fucking UI? Like bro. At least I know it works, but like the size is just impossible to deal with. Why can't I just set a fucking default size? This is so fucking stupid. Isn't there really that set size? Let me just try. Maybe this is only Godot specific. Please, do what I want. You're too big. This is from last year, so this is Godot 3. Bro, how can you do that in Godot 4? Is it the same? Yeah, so you can do this, what I'm doing, in Godot 3, but not in Godot 4. So this is a Godot 4 issue. Oh my fucking god. Okay, Reddit post. Come here. Is that minimum size? Where's people getting this property from? Where is this guy getting this property from? Does this property exist? No, it doesn't. Like how? Yeah, this doesn't exist. Where are these Reddit people getting this value from? Or is this only specific to the age control? Like, oh my god. This is so dumb. Or am I using the wrong node maybe? Is there other nodes for textures? Or is this the texture? Okay, there's something called rect size, but this is from 2018. And see, this doesn't exist either. What can I actually do with this rect? Like, what the fuck? Can I use it for something useful? It doesn't get it because texture isn't already var. I already read that. This is so useless right here. As far as I'm rare, no. You could use a regular spy 2D node, but I don't know if it'll cause issues in 3D. Who fucking knows? You know what? I'm gonna try and use that. Because these texture racks are annoying the fuck out of me. I can see that this will probably also maybe be pretty bad. I mean, it makes UI, but it needs to be offset. What is the issue, Needle, if you know? I'm becoming so much schizo because of this. Okay, yeah, so these doesn't work with the grid container. So, do you know what the issue is, Needle? Oh, item list. What? A vertical list of selectable items with one or multiple columns. What about you? Ah, damn it. So let's see what this does. Okay, this doesn't work, okay. Let's try these different scales here. That's it. Okay, let's try this aspect ratio one. So let's add a texture rect here. And you can be this, and then you can be that one. So what am I going to do here? How can I alignment, center, begin, no, center. Okay, so this doesn't do much. But what if I change this now? Nope. Doesn't work. I really don't like this. Within the area of a star. Oh! Let's try this one. This looks very promising. Okay, what the fuck is this? Okay, maybe I just got a little bit disappointed right there. Oh wait, it's because I used these ones. This didn't seem to do much. I can... Oh! Wait! I think I understand it! Oh. No. So... Wait. So maybe this will fit? Panel container? Yeah! I can use the panel container of images. Right? Keep size, ignore size. So if I load this into this one. Same size! So I need to use a panel container. Well, fit proportions. If I load this. Fucking finally! Jesus Christ. Okay. So we need to use the panel containers and set their size, and then the texture racks will have its size according to the panel container. I can work with this. I can work with this. Oh my fucking god. How long did I have this problem? I think how many minutes was that? It was at least half an hour. What the fuck? Okay, now back to the grid container. Jesus Christ, okay. And this is going to be the panel container. And yeah. So 8 columns. Oh. Does this already not work now? Wait. Keep size. Fit width. Ignore size. Oh no. No. container sizing. Expand. Custom. Shrink. No. Why won't it do the thing? No. No. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. You think the grid should be inside the panel container? You sure? No. This is so fucking annoying. Not gonna lie. At this point, I'm just going to set them automatically. I think that's easier actually. So, if I use the panel right here, size will be oh my god. Okay. Now it's time for Google. Straight up. Godot 4 inventory UI. How are people doing this shit? What the fuck? Godot 4 inventory system from scratch. I don't care if it's from scratch, I just want the UI. Like Jesus Christ. I don't care anymore. Okay, let me just pull up real quick. So project setup, data resources, slot data. Well, at least I know I'm not doing the wrong thing because this guy's making the inventory kind of the same way I am. So that's good. But how does he do the UI? Okay, he uses something called a margin container. So what's all that about? So let's add a texture rect, 2 of them. And now, give me the secret sauce, okay? What am I, tell me, so both of them are going to be ignore size. And keep aspects centered. And how does this work now, then? Constants. The margins for everything, okay, cool. just being schizo right now? Okay. So oh, he has his own scene for slots. And then we have the inventory, which has a margin container with the item grid, and then you place in the slot. Okay, let's test this. Let's test this. So I don't care about you. So if I then change this, okay, good news. So what I'm going to do is that I am going to completely fucking steal his format. Because I'm getting tired of this. Okay. So let's see. He makes a scene using the user interface, and this is going to be 4 slots. And what type of component is that? It's a panel container. Okay. Change type. You are going to be a cute little panel container. So panel container like this. Beautiful. We are going to set a nice size for you. Transform. Size 128 by 128. And then we're gonna use the margin container inside with a little texture rect. And what's gonna happen here is that we're going to have some constants for some overriding. So if we just use the texture for a rock, we ignore size and we keep aspect centered. Then we give it a margin, like 4 pixels. See, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And then we add a label, which is the quantity. And this is just going to have the 99x, you know? You feel me? Center it on the right side. Can we just set its color to black? Yes. And fonts, font size, styles. It's fine. Can I change the style to bold? I probably can. Well, it's fine. Okay. Yeah. I don't feel bad at all about doing this. And then I am going to align you here to the top. set it to white, but I have outline, which is black. Okay, so this is the slot, right? And then we'll have the panel container here. Okay, Needle, you were right, by the way, about the type that we want. We need to have the inventory as a panel, like that, and the panel will have the margin, and the margin will have the grid container. Boom. Okay. So, is there some specific settings I need to know? Okay, well, set you to 8. And for you, instantiate the slot. The text is kind of big. It didn't look like that in the slot. It didn't look like that at all. See, this is beautiful right here. So there is a few scale errors, like why is the text so big? Oh my god, it's Alexander Larsen. So why the fuck is this so big? Why is this so big? It's because I have a theme. Why is the font so fucking big? Why, what? What? Makes no sense. Let me try and figure out why. If not, I'm just going to hide this for now. Huh? Maybe visible again? Huh? I am almost fucking getting lost at this shit. Like, I don't know how this works right here. because it's not supposed to be this fucking big. Bro, I am making it small. What the fuck you mean? This is the size, and boom, just fills the entire fucking screen. Like, what the fuck? Hella stupid. Okay, let's start from zero. Delete all of this. I'm gonna make a new scene. And this is going to be the inventory. Oh my god. I'm gonna use all sorts of prefabs for this shit. Change type to panel. Container. This is as big as it gets. And add script. Margin container. Add new node. Container. For grid. And instantiate slot. Like that. It's still fucking huge. What the fuck? Why is this deciding to be a piece of shit towards me? Like what? Because if I hide this now, then the texture comes the texture just be gone. Like what? I don't know. What if I do this? Okay, it's just bigger with this one. It doesn't make sense. I hate this. Low key. Can I at least... Okay, let's... Because I don't have some overrides for this. But I can add margins. Bruh. But that doesn't fix anything from my my slot. Why does this decide to be so big? Why is the UI so fucking stupid? The font size should be oh well, it is overrides, so maybe if I go down here, this is overrides. Maybe I need to be part of this huge theme. But no, it should just do the things. It should just work. Let me turn this off. I don't like this at all. Theme overrides, panel, boom, boom. Why does UI just act stupid? I really don't like the Godot UI. I think it's kind of being a piece of shit right now. Even though Unity's UI is half-baked, at least it's easy. But people say the UI nodes is so powerful, so what the fuck am I doing wrong? Or is it just because the nodes I'm trying to use are fucking shit? Or is my Godot just cursed? Yeah, I use panel container, use margin container, and I use text rec. Cool. And then I have a label. Beautiful. That should just work. Okay, let me try and copy this from start to finish. And see if it just magically does something. So custom minimum size 180 by 180. Was that it? Maybe? What? So is this bruh. My fucking god. Stupid ass shit. What the fuck? So fucking stupid. What the hell? 24. Okay, I have UI slots right now. That's huge. Oh my fucking god. So the transform size. Well, okay. First, let's do all of these now as a template now. Now we can finally fucking finish this shit up. Oh my fucking god. So so annoying. So now we just need to make the panel match everything. Oh. Huh. Gives us a minimum size. That's cool. Drag and drop. Oof. Okay, cool. So I'm going to make these much smaller. Minimum size 64 by 64. I can visualize this by making these 64 by 64. Quantity label. You can get to a solid 12. Well, this map may be too small for you. 16. So this is way better. And then I can set the size like this. Nice! And then I can instantiate child scene, inventory, like that. And move it down here. So this is some goddamn inventory. So this is nice, okay. So this is part of the Godot interface, yeah. So now I just need to reference the slots. My god, I need to get this. That's going to be a long as label. So Good night. I'm going to keep doing this. Inventory / much. Great container slot. And when we need to get the slot, plus str of the index. I'm a genius right here. So now we can reference each slot, and after that we plus this is so messy right now. So slot, and then we say inventory beautiful, beautiful way to reference the texture rect. What the fuck is this sorcery I'm doing? So yeah, this works very nicely. So now we can do this. No. Why? This is so scuffed. Okay, we get the slot. Please add burger to the game. Maybe. So I can do this. I did this before. Oh. This worked before. inventory. We need to get down to the grid container. Okay. Dot get child I. So now I am getting the slots. So now I just need to get the texture rect. So how do I reference that one? So let me see. I can take the slot and say dot get node. And then the node path. And margin. Container slash texture rect. Oh my fucking god, this is taking so fucking long. And now texture rect should be equals to this. And now everything should work. Hopefully. I'm just making up bullshit. W! W! It works! Now I just need to set the amount! Big W. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. So now I have set the image. Now I just need to set the quantity label. It's just the MS Paint label, and this is just going to be the label. So I need to set the label inside here. So, oh yeah, we also need to get the label. So we just get the slot, and we just get the node, and call it quantity label, and we do this, and then we just say label dot text. No? How do we set text and labels? Go to the docs, documentation. It has a property called text. So right? Come on, work. Okay, it works. So this is going to be the str of the inventory dot item slot amounts of the index plus x. Poke. Okay. Good start. Good start. I'm working on this fucking UI. And now the inventory is full. I cannot put any more in. So. Okay. See, this is so fucking annoying. But okay, this is inventory done. Amazing. So. Yeah. Og men jeg kigger på et par tidspunkt, det er bare dig, der er herinde tilbage, Bob. Der var flere før, inden du kom. Du skræmmer dem væk. Prøv at se, at jeg har fået grindet. På den her måned 120 timer. En gennemsnitlig visningstid på 7 minutter på en fucking random video med lorte thumbnail. Det går huge det her. What the hell? I'm on end. Crazy. Kæmpe pork det her. The grind is real. En eller anden grund så klarer livestream så fucking godt. Well, back to English is if there's more that's here. Anyway, though. Now it is time to try and pick up items. That means I have to try and do raycasting now. In Godot. I really don't want to deal with that right now, low-key. So I'm just not going to. Damn. That's crazy. Well, next stream I'll try and make I think I can use that area 3D component with the mask for item objects, and then I can use that filter, check which items is the closest to the player and pick that item up and put it inside the inventory. That's going to be the next step tomorrow. I want to sleep. And I haven't showered in 2 days. And I need to shave. So fuck yeah. I'm gonna take a piss on stream. Just kidding. I'll end stream. See ya. I'm also curious how many people actually watch the stream. As soon as I end the stream, I can see all the unique people that watched my stream, so I can watch that now. Last stream it was 60 people that checked out my stream. 60 people. And the first one it was 76. So maybe this is maybe around 40. There have a bit much activity today.